Even in the driest corners of the earth, life finds a way to laugh, move, and breathe. As day softens into dusk, the savanna breathes with a quieter heartbeat, yet life continues its gentle rhythm. Sometimes the quiet world of animals changes in a single heartbeat, when something far greater steps into the light. When a young giant learns to walk the world learns how to breathe around him.
Curiosity is the heart of every young giant, and the savanna is a world waiting to be discovered.
Every young giant eventually discovers the shadow of the one who came before him. A king does not only rule the land, he teaches the next giant how to walk through it. Even the greatest of giants need moments of rest, especially when two hearts share the same night sky. Night changes the heart of the savanna, and sometimes it changes the heart of a young giant too. A young heart does not fear the darkness. It follows curiosity deeper than the stars can see. Dawn belongs to the brave, and this morning, the young giant walks where even the sun hesitates to rise.
A young heart can be brave.
A young giant learns fear, not from size, but from the hunger that moves in the shadows. A king may sleep, but the earth never forgets to whisper when something is wrong. The smaller imprint beside him is empty. He lowers his massive hand, and even the calmest kings become storms when their child disappears into danger. The elephant taps his trunk against the ground, once, twice, 3 times. There are creatures in the savanna, older than memory, and sometimes
A child of a king is still a child, and fear teaches him the shape of survival. Little Kong,
a young titan runs not because he is weak, but because fear teaches him where strength must grow. Sometimes escape is not victory. It is only the beginning of a deeper journey. He stands right in front of the enormous entrance now, so small yet so brave. His eyes stare in. A father's fear shakes mountains, but a father's love can move them. Even the strongest fear the graves of those who came before them.
A king is strongest when he fights, but weakest when he fears he's already lost what he must protect.
Mera bacha!
Grief can crush a king, but rage can wake the monster beneath the crown.
Where is my child?
King Kong realizes he is surrounded. His chest burns, his wounds ache. But his anger, when rage becomes stronger than pain, a king stops holding back.
Where is my child?
Sometimes the wild does not allow mercy. Sometimes a king must act as a monster. Monsters fear kings, but even kings can feel the weight of a creature begging for mercy. He looks down and sees it. The mountain never hides the struggle of the young. Every stone remembers.
King Kong understands. This path must be walked alone.
Something massive is watching you.
मैं अकेला नहीं दारा मैं अपनी बच्चे के लिए आया हूँ
The deeper a king walks into darkness, the older the monsters he awakens.
Sometimes bravery means fighting, and sometimes it means living long enough to fight again. Fire reveals the truth, and the truth is that even kings can bleed.
Pain can break the weak, but it awakens the true wrath of a king.
A king's anger is heavy, and when it falls, it shakes the world beneath him.
A wounded beast is the most dangerous of all. The dust.
A wounded monster does not retreat in shame. It retreats to strike again.
Not all heroes roar. Some walk quietly into darkness to save the young. Find him.
A king does not wait for the sky to return his enemy. He leaps into the world to hunt it himself.
A wounded predator returns to the shadows of the earth, for monsters always seek the places where fear grows deepest.
A wounded monster cornered in shadow doth hide. It burns the shadows with its...
The savanna jungle burns like a dying star, roaring, boiling, collapsing into flames. And in the...
A burning jungle leaves no place for kings. Only the instinct to survive.
When the hunter loses the sky, the king of the earth takes his revenge.
Mercy has no place in a burning jungle, not when a father's rage has been awakened.
In a world on fire, hope sometimes walks on four legs.
Fire can destroy forests, but it cannot stop a wounded monster desperate to kill.
A king fights not for glory, but for the life behind him. When a monster threatens a child, a king becomes something far more terrifying.
With a burst of power, he lifts the entire burning tree trunk high above his head. The firelight flecks in his eye.
A king's roar is not just a sound. It is the declaration of survival, fury, and triumph.
After the flames of war comes the moment a king remembers why he fought.
When the world bleeds fire, the sky answers with storm.
When the sky opens its heart, even the fiercest fire learns to bow.
When the fire fades, when the battle quiets, when even the storm has screamed.